Guys, did you know that it is not what happens to you that defines you or shapes your life? It is how you process and interpret and respond to what happens to you that actually defines your life. And a lot, I see this, it keeps playing out in a lot of lives. See, nobody or no circumstance can define your happiness or can make you happy or make you unhappy. It is how you process it, is that it is how you interpret what is going on around you or with you that will really determine if you're going to be happy or not. So the same thing can happen to two different people, and one person is all right and they're using it as a stepping stone and it is defining them in a positive way, whereas the other person has gone down depressed and sad and everything. So it is really not what happens to you, it is how you process. So your mind is everything. Your mind is everything. I keep saying, I wish people can get it more, that you two people can be in the same circumstance. You might not have money, but that does not make you unhappy. And another person might have money and makes it unhappy. It's funny because as I was reading the book of Ezra, chapter 3, a couple of days ago, I saw the same thing happen to. So let me quickly give you the background of the story. So Solomon had built a very beautiful temple, which we all know the temple was very beautiful, magnificent, and everything. And then the children of Israel sinned against God, and God, made the Babylonians to come and invade their land. And then the next thing, the temple was burnt down, and they were all carried to captivity. And then years later, about 70 years later, they come back and they want to rebuild the temple. Now, they were able to lay the foundation of the temple. And after laying the foundation, they carry cymbals, tambourines, everything. They are rejoicing, they are dancing, we're able to do this. And guess what? The elders of the land, the older ones that had seen the previous temple, the glory of the temple, they started weeping. They were weeping out loud, like weeping. Because the Bible says that the weeping mingled with the sound of rejoicing, and it was heard from a distant land, right? So what was making some people rejoice was making some other people sorrowful and sad. Can you imagine that? So it is really not the event, it is your interpretation of the event that matters. So these people were thinking about the lost glory, the past, and but these other people, they are not filtering it with that, all that. They are not using all that filter. They are just rejoicing. They are just happy that they are able to do it. It is your interpretation of what is happening. So that you don't have money in your bank account is not what is making you unhappy. You might not have money in your bank account. You are still the person that even has much more money in their bank account can still be sorrowful and sad compared to the person that doesn't have. It is your interpretation of what is going on with you, what is happening to you. Events take place in your life. How are you interpreting it? And it all boils down to your mind. What is in your mind? How are you seeing things? Your perspective. A lot of times I pray this prayer: purify my perspective, O Lord. Help me to have the right perspective, because really circumstances will always happen. Life will happen. Things will happen. So that life will keep going. But I don't have to be depressed and unhappy and sorrowful because things are happening to me. Things might be happening to me. I might be going through a lot, yet I am still happy. I am still filled with gratitude. I'm still living my life, and people are looking like, and it's fine. It's fine as long as deep inside I have joy, because that's even what will attract more to me. That's what will attract more to you. So begin to change your perspective. Work on your perspective. I don't know what is going on in your mind right now, but a lot of people are unhappy, not because, and let me tell you, it is not because of that husband or that wife that you are unhappy. No, it is your interpretation of what is happening to you. It is not because of that child or that work or that lack of money that you are unhappy. You are the one making yourself unhappy. So the work is within you, is with you. Do the work and you will see that you are a different person, even if your circumstance has not changed. But trust me, in a matter of time, it will change.